The sky darkened as the massive alien vessel approached Earth's atmosphere. Its metallic hull reflected the sunlight, casting long shadows across the Pacific Ocean. Commander Vril Nomar stood on the bridge, his multiple eyes scanning the blue planet below with a mixture of curiosity and contempt. J. Park sat in the underground command center beneath Seoul, his fingers hovering over holographic displays. Years of preparation had led to this moment. Military strategists, scientists, and government officials from around the world had been waiting, watching, and preparing for a potential alien encounter. The alien ship moved with an eerie grace, technology far beyond human understanding. Its massive engines hummed with a power that could potentially destroy entire cities in moments. Vril Nomar believed this would be a simple mission, another conquest for the Galactic Collective, another primitive civilization to be subdued. What the aliens didn't know was that humanity had been watching the skies for decades. Every radio signal, every slight disturbance in space had been monitored. Global defense systems were more advanced than any alien reconnaissance could have predicted. J. Park noticed the first signs of alien deployment. Small reconnaissance vessels began to detach from the main ship, their sleek designs cutting through the atmosphere like silver knives. He tapped a series of commands, activating a global network of defense protocols. In military bases across the world, soldiers moved with practiced precision. Satellite networks came online. Weapon systems that had been hidden for years began to power up. The humans weren't just waiting, they were ready. The first alien scout ships approached major cities: Tokyo, New York, London, Moscow. Each location had been prepared for this moment. Unlike previous alien invasion scenarios in movies, this was real, and humanity was united. Vril Nomar watched the initial deployment, expecting minimal resistance. The Galactic Collective had conquered hundreds of civilizations. They had advanced weapons, superior technology, and generations of military experience. This planet seemed primitive, its inhabitants divided and technologically inferior. But something felt different about Earth. J. Park's team had spent years studying potential alien contact scenarios. They had developed strategies that went beyond traditional military thinking. Psychological warfare, technological adaptation, and global cooperation were their primary weapons. The first alien scout ships entered lower atmosphere. Their scanning systems began collecting data, searching for weak points in human defense. But each scan was immediately countered, each signal intercepted and analyzed. In the command center, Jay watched multiple screens. Global communication networks were active. Every military, every government, every scientific institution was connected. This was humanity's true strength, the ability to work together when faced with an external threat. The aliens began their initial approach believing their technological superiority would guarantee an easy victory. Their weapons could destroy cities, their ships could traverse galaxies. They saw humans as nothing more than another primitive species to be conquered. But they were wrong. Vril Nomar didn't realize that the planet below was more complex than any of his previous conquests. Humans had a unique combination of adaptability, creativity, and determination that no standard invasion strategy could predict. As the first alien vessels descended, something unexpected happened. Instead of panic, there was calm. Instead of chaos, there was coordinated response. The humans were not just waiting, they were preparing to fight back. J. Park smiled slightly. The real battle was about to begin, and humanity was ready. The sky continued to darken. The alien ships moved closer, and beneath them, an entire planet waited, united, prepared, and more dangerous than anyone could have imagined. This was not going to be a simple conquest. This was going to be a fight for survival. The first alien dropships pierced through Earth's atmosphere with precision, their metallic bodies gleaming against the morning sky. Commander Vril Nomar had planned a systematic invasion, targeting major cities to demonstrate the Galactic Collective's overwhelming power. In Seoul, J. Park watched the initial approach. Hundreds of defense systems came online simultaneously, a global network of technology and human determination waiting to be unleashed. No one spoke. No one needed to. Years of preparation had led to this moment. The alien vessels approached major urban centers: New York, Tokyo, London, Beijing. They expected quick surrender, a typical response from civilizations they had conquered before. But Earth was different. As the first dropships descended, strange things began to happen. Communication systems within the alien vessels started to glitch. Navigation computers became confused. What should have been a perfect invasion began to show unexpected complications. Chuai Kim, the lead cyber warfare specialist, worked furiously. Her fingers danced across holographic interfaces, sending complex disruption signals that targeted the aliens' communication networks. Each keystroke was a weapon more precise than any physical missile. The alien troops inside their dropships began to experience strange interference. Their advanced translation devices scrambled. Communication between units became difficult. Something was wrong, but they couldn't understand what. J. Park's voice remained calm. "Execute protocol firewall," he commanded. Instantly, a series of technological countermeasures activated across the globe. Satellites redirected, defense systems synchronized. The human response was immediate and coordinated. The first alien ground units began to land. Their advanced armor and weapons looked impressive. Technology centuries beyond human understanding. They moved with mechanical precision, expecting no resistance. But resistance was exactly what they found. Specialized human units waited, not with traditional weapons, but with something far more dangerous: adaptability and unexpected strategy. As the first alien troops landed, they discovered that human defenses were nothing like their preliminary reports had suggested. Advanced electromagnetic pulse weapons disabled alien technological systems. Sophisticated cyber attacks confused their communication networks. The aliens discovered that humans had been studying their technology for years, preparing for this exact moment. In Tokyo, specialized defense units used modified alien technology against the invaders. In New York, underground research facilities had already begun analyzing captured alien equipment. Every piece of technology became a potential weapon. Commander Vril Nomar watched in growing confusion. The invasion was not proceeding according to plan. His advanced tactical systems showed unexpected resistance patterns. The humans were not behaving like any civilization they had encountered before. J. Park understood something the aliens did not. Humanity's greatest strength was not in individual technology, but in collective adaptation. Every country, every research facility, every military unit was working together. This was not just a defense. This was a coordinated global response. The alien dropships continued to land, but each landing became more difficult. Human defense systems anticipated their movements. Technological countermeasures disrupted their most advanced equipment. The invaders found themselves fighting an enemy that changed tactics faster than they could analyze. Psychological warfare became an unexpected human weapon. Disruption signals caused confusion among alien troops. Communication between their units became increasingly difficult. They were facing an opponent that understood not just physical combat, but information warfare. As the initial confrontation continued, one thing became clear: this was not going to be an easy invasion. The Galactic Collective had made a critical mistake. They had underestimated humanity. Vril Nomar realized something was fundamentally wrong with their invasion strategy. These humans were not a primitive civilization to be conquered. They were a complex adaptive species that represented something entirely unexpected. The battle for Earth had begun, and humanity was just getting started. The sky continued to fill with alien dropships. But with each passing moment, it became clear that this invasion would be unlike anything the Galactic Collective had ever experienced. The research laboratories across the globe hummed with intense activity. Scientists worked around the clock, dismantling captured alien technology piece by piece. Every component, every circuit became a puzzle waiting to be solved. J. Park watched the live feeds from multiple research centers. Brilliant minds from different countries collaborated in ways never seen before. National boundaries disappeared in the face of a common threat. Humanity had become a single unified intelligence network. In a secret facility outside Seoul, Dr. Hai Kim examined an alien communication device. What should have taken years to understand was being decoded in hours. The human brain, with its remarkable adaptability, was turning alien technology into human weapons. Krell Sabin, the alien intelligence officer, monitored the situation with growing horror. Their most advanced technological systems were being reverse-engineered faster than any known species in galactic history. Humans were not just defending, they were learning, adapting, transforming. The first modified human weapons appeared within days of the initial invasion. Electromagnetic pulse systems enhanced with alien technology, communication networks that could penetrate and disrupt alien frequencies, defensive shields that combined human innovation with captured alien design. Military, research centers worked like living organisms. Each discovery was immediately shared across global networks. A breakthrough in one laboratory became a potential weapon in another within minutes. The aliens had never encountered such rapid technological adaptation. Drone technologies transformed overnight. Captured alien navigation systems were integrated into human designs. Weapons became smarter, faster, more unpredictable. The humans were not just copying alien technology, they were improving it. Vril Nomar received increasingly disturbing reports. Human technological capabilities were expanding exponentially. What should have been a simple invasion was turning into a complex technological war unlike anything in galactic records. Artificial intelligence systems worked alongside human researchers. Complex algorithms analyzed alien technology at speeds that defied traditional understanding. Machine learning combined with human creativity produced solutions that the aliens could not predict. In space research centers, scientists examined captured alien spacecraft components. Propulsion systems were being understood. Energy generation technologies were being decoded. What was once considered impossible was now becoming possible. The human approach was different from any species the Galactic Collective had encountered. They didn't just want to defend, they wanted to understand. Every piece of alien technology was an opportunity for learning, for growth, for evolution. Satellite networks became advanced communication weapons. Cyber warfare reached new levels of complexity. The humans were turning the aliens' own technological superiority into their greatest weakness. Medical research centers began adapting alien medical technologies. Healing systems that were centuries ahead of human understanding were being integrated into existing medical frameworks. Diseases that were once considered incurable became treatable. Energy production technologies transformed. Captured alien power generation systems were being studied, modified, improved. Sustainable energy solutions that could change the entire planet were emerging from the invasion's technological discoveries. J. Park understood that this was more than a war. This was an opportunity for human technological leap. Each alien system captured was a gateway to future innovations. The invasion was becoming a catalyst for human evolution. Communication networks between global research centers became more complex than any alien tracking system. Information moved faster than the invaders could comprehend. Humanity was becoming a single, unified intelligence network. Krell Saban realized a terrifying truth. The humans were not just defending. They were transforming. Every technological encounter was making them stronger, smarter, more adaptable. The Galactic Collective had made a critical mistake. They had not just attacked a planet. They had awakened a species with unlimited potential for adaptation and innovation. As research continued and technologies merged, one thing became clear. Humanity was no longer just fighting. They were evolving. The technological war had begun, and humans were writing their own rules. The humans understood something the aliens never expected. War was more than physical battles. It was a game of mind and perception. J. Park designed psychological strategies that went beyond traditional military thinking. Each transmission, each interaction was carefully crafted to destabilize alien morale and communication networks. Global broadcasting systems began sending complex signals designed to create confusion among alien troops. strange audio frequencies that disrupted their mental communication patterns, visual signals that caused momentary disorientation in their advanced sensory systems. The alien troops started experiencing unexpected emotional responses. Their collective mental network, typically calm and calculated, began showing signs of uncertainty. Doubt crept into their military structure, a feeling they had never experienced before. Krell Saban noticed strange behavioral changes in his troops. Some units began questioning mission objectives. Others showed unexpected hesitation during combat preparations. The human psychological attacks were subtle, but devastating. Choi Kim's team developed specialized communication algorithms that targeted the aliens' group consciousness. They discovered that the Galactic Collective's troops functioned like a collective intelligence, connected through complex mental networks. By introducing calculated disruption signals, humans created internal conflicts within alien communication systems. It was like introducing a virus into a perfect machine. Small uncertainties multiplied, creating massive psychological breakdown. Military strategists used cultural psychology as a weapon. They studied alien communication patterns, understanding their emotional triggers. Each broadcast was designed to create maximum psychological impact. The aliens had conquered hundreds of civilizations using pure technological superiority. They never anticipated an enemy that could manipulate psychological warfare with such precision. Alien troops began experiencing what humans would call mental fatigue. Their perfect military discipline started showing cracks. Communication between units became increasingly difficult. Trust began to erode. Jay Park watched the psychological battlefield like a chess grandmaster. Every move was calculated. Every signal was designed to create maximum confusion without direct confrontation. Global media became an unexpected psychological weapon. News broadcasts, scientific discussions, cultural programs, everything was transformed into a strategic communication tool. The aliens discovered that human creativity was their most dangerous weapon. Vril Nomar received increasingly fragmented reports from his troops. Their mental connection, once perfect and synchronized, now showed unexpected disruptions. Something was fundamentally wrong with their invasion strategy. Human researchers discovered that the alien collective consciousness had never encountered true individual thinking. Their troops functioned like a single organism, without understanding personal choice or individual perspective. By introducing concepts of individual freedom, personal choice, and diverse thinking, humans created massive psychological disruption in alien mental networks. It was like showing a machine the concept of creativity. The psychological warfare went beyond military strategies. It challenged the fundamental understanding of intelligence and consciousness that the Galactic Collective had developed over centuries. Alien troops began experiencing what humans would call emotional breakdown. Their perfect military structure started showing unexpected vulnerabilities. Individual units began making independent decisions, something completely foreign to their collective system. Krell Saban watched in growing horror as his troops became increasingly unpredictable. The human psychological attacks were more dangerous than any physical weapon. They were attacking the very foundation of alien military thinking. Jay Park understood that the real battle was not happening on physical battlefields. It was happening in communication networks, in psychological spaces, in the complex world of perception and understanding. The aliens had technology. Humans had imagination. And imagination, they discovered, was the most powerful weapon in the universe. As psychological warfare continued, the invasion transformed. No longer was it a simple conflict between two species. It had become a complex dance of intelligence, creativity, and unexpected human potential. The Galactic Collective was about to learn a fundamental lesson. Never underestimate a species capable of turning its own complexity into a weapon. The final battle began with an unexpected silence. No massive explosions, no dramatic war cries, just a calculated, precise human response that would change galactic history forever. Jay Park stood in the underground command center, his team working with machine-like precision. Every system was synchronized. Every strategy had been prepared, for months. The aliens were about to face humanity's true potential. Commander Vril Nomar's massive mothership hung in Earth's orbit, looking like a silver nightmare against the blue planet. He believed this would be the final moment of human surrender. He was terribly wrong. Specialized human squadrons launched simultaneously from multiple global locations. These were not traditional military units. They were hybrid teams combining advanced technology, psychological training, and unprecedented adaptability. The first wave of attack came through multiple channels. Cyber attacks disabled alien communication networks. Electromagnetic pulses disrupted their advanced weapon systems. Psychological disruption signals created internal confusion among alien troops. Captured alien technologies were now turned against their original creators. Weapon systems modified by human scientists became more effective than their original designs. Each alien technology became a weapon of human innovation. In space, human spacecraft moved with unexpected grace. They were no longer following traditional combat patterns. Their movements were unpredictable, adaptive, almost intelligent. The aliens couldn't predict their next move. Hai Kim's team managed to infiltrate the alien mothership's central communication system. Critical command structures began to collapse from within. The perfect alien military machine started showing unexpected vulnerabilities. Vril Nomar watched in growing horror as his invasion plan completely fell apart. Humans were not just defending. They were systematically dismantling the most advanced military force in the galaxy. Global cooperation reached its peak. Countries that had been traditional enemies now worked together with perfect synchronization. Military units from different continents coordinated attacks with mathematical precision. The alien troops discovered something terrifying. Humans were evolving in real time. Each alien attack was immediately analyzed, understood, and countered. Their technological superiority became their greatest weakness. Specialized human units began boarding alien spacecraft, not with brute force, but with calculated psychological and technological strategies. They understood the alien systems better than the aliens themselves. Krell Saban, the alien intelligence officer, realized too late that they had made a critical mistake. Humans were not a primitive civilization to be conquered. They were an adaptive, intelligent species ready to defend their home. The final confrontation lasted less than 12 hours. What should have been a massive galactic invasion became a swift, precise human victory. No massive destruction, just a systematic dismantling of alien military power. Commander Vril Nomar's mothership was the last to fall. As it disintegrated, a transmission echoed across alien communication channels. A message that would be remembered throughout the galaxy. Humanity is not a species to be underestimated. The battle was more than a physical confrontation. It was a demonstration of human potential, creativity, adaptability, unity. These were weapons more powerful than any technological system. J. Park watched the final moments of the invasion, not with celebration, but with a calm understanding that humanity had just changed its position in the galactic community. The aliens had come expecting a simple conquest. They left with a profound understanding that Earth was not just a planet. It was a complex, adaptive civilization capable of extraordinary things. As the last alien vessel disappeared from Earth's atmosphere, a new chapter in human history began. No longer would they be seen as a primitive species. They were now a potential galactic power.